We all know that DJ Envy is under fire right now, right? And he's been under fire for an extended period of time for whatever reason. It really doesn't matter which side of the fence you're on as far as whether you think he's guilty or innocent or whatever like that. But the one thing that we do know about DJ Envy based off of his past is that he's had a rather interesting, tumultuous relationship with the woman that he's been married to for an extended period of time. Now, this is not necessarily about envy, and I don't really like to bring people's spouses into it, but it begs the question, right? How much are women willing to endure when a man is under fire, and will they stick with him all the way to an end, all the way to the end, no matter what happens? And should they stick with him, regardless of what happens to him, no matter what it is that he's going through? Should a woman stick around and hold him down, regardless of whether or not she's involved or not? Lady Shan, I want to start off with Lady Shan first. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, yeah, well, the vows do say that, richer for poor, but we don't know if she was complicit in his downfall. She seemed like she was reaping the benefits of whatever fraud that they were doing. So, I mean, you're gonna have to hold him down and stand by for sure. But if it was something that she was back and forth in with him and saying, "Look, I'm not agreeing with this," and then he gets popped and caught for these types of things, I don't know what she should do. She could be in her right to be like, I'll hold the house down, but maybe I'll just do my own thing while you get locked up. No, all right, let me stop. But you understand. So I don't know if she's complicit or if she's not. So that makes the difference. You tell me. Let's do devil's advocate.
Well, here, should she stick around regardless of what happens? Should a chick that is in a relationship with a guy that is then going through the fire, no matter what, should she stick with him, or should she? Is it normal, or should it be normalized that a woman should be able to have a bail button when things get a little bit too?
Okay, there is some kind of probably. I can't think off the top of my head what the breaking point was, but in general, she should stick with him. A woman should stick with a man when he's going through his shit, for sure.
No matter how far it goes.
Yeah, there is a breaking point. There is, but like I said, off the top of my head, I couldn't pick one right now, but I'm sure there's some kind of get out clause where you're like, all right, this is too much. I've got an exit stage left. But other than that, for the most part, yeah, you got to hold your man down.
What was you about to say, AM?
Oh, I was about to say she done already left him.
You think so?
Yeah, she making her plans right now. She's gone.
Do you think that most women would leave in a situation where it started to get sticky with a guy? Most women.
6 kids. Where's she going?
Today? Yeah. Today, yeah.
She got a lot of kids.
They can't stay with dudes. They can't stay with dudes today when nothing's going on.
If they working too much, they leave.
Hey, Quentin.
Like they be like, I'm not happy, and then they bounce. 10-year marriage.
Queen, what do you think?
Sorry, but where's she going? She's got 6 or 7 kids.
Do they have that many kids?
Yeah, man, it's so funny. I seen this happen. Like
there is a army of simps out here that would drink her bath water.
Yeah, there are. But they're gonna have to have money. And
I remember my very first job, man. This lady's husband, he got some embezzling charges, some fraud. He bankrolled their whole life. That nigga got locked up. She was out, started talking to me. Shit, I was like, God damn.
Shuck up the deuces.
She was out.
Queen, what do you think about that? Think about all of the scenarios. If a guy go broke, and this is not necessarily pertaining to envy, he's just a hot topic at the moment. But if a guy goes broke, if he wind up going to jail, how much should a woman stick with a man or endure through whatever it is that he's going through? Because he could be broke for the rest of his life or whatever, right? And a woman could say, well, I didn't necessarily sign up for that. How much should a woman endure through or stick with, especially when, she's not even 30 yet and she got the rest of her life to go?
Right. I mean, I don't know. I can't speak for all women. I think to each his own. Every woman's different, clearly. But you know, is as much as she can take. I don't know the breaking point. I can't speak for everybody.
How much can you take?
How much could I take? I don't know. I've never took it there, so I can't say how much I take as far as like in a marriage. Like, I've never been in that situation, but
what if that nigga sold some drugs to give you a great life and he had to do 5 years? Where you going?
oh, I'm holding him down because we lived a great life.
10 years.
Yeah. I'm holding him down.
20 years.
If I knew my man so good, like, and that's why I do give like Lady Chan. I see where she's like, I agree. Like, if I know what's going on, and I'm like, okay, we just gonna do this together. We in this, because that's the type of person I am. Like, if that's what we doing, that's what we doing, and we gonna rock till we gotta rock. But if we get caught, I can't sit here and leave him. Like, I knew what was going on.
But what if you don't know? But what if you don't know what's going on?
So you bagging up the work and everything?
Absolutely. If we in it, we in it. Like I said, if that's what we doing, that's what we doing. That's my husband.
Don't keep them corner boys in line.
What's happening?
Mrs. K, what are your thoughts? How long do you think that most women would last in a situation where somebody got caught up in something like that?
Well, I've experienced that before. Somebody doing a bid, I held on as long as I could, you know, but like you say, if you're not married, what you said earlier?
What do you mean you held on as long as you
repeat
could?
What you said, Anton, if you're not married, it's
Hold
not
on, wait.
That 7 month came around and I couldn't do it no more.
What do you mean? What do you mean you held on as long as you can?
No, I'm not saying all that. I'm just saying I've been in a situation to where someone I was with went to prison, went to jail. You know, I dealt with the SWAT kicking the door in. Like, I've been in that situation before, you know. So you just have to do what you have to do at that time. You know, you got to stick around. You know, if you say you're going to be there, you're going to be there while they doing the dealing and stuff. You know, it just comes with the territory.
Ma'am, how long did you stay?
Who said ma'am?
That's Quentin.
Like, but I can't really say that because it was multiple times.
Hold on, Miss K, you breaking up a little bit.
But I don't even want to speak on this situation because the person. Oh, can you hear me now?
No, I can hear you great. You just
you
like
guys can hear me now.
Your camera is cool. But go ahead. You said you did what now?
No, I said I don't really want to speak on this situation. So you can't hear me?
No, you just on a slight delay. Leave and come right back. Leave and come right back.
Okay.
All right. Carrie, what are your thoughts? How long do you think that most women will stick around when a guy's facing some big, some big accusations and some things,
marry or in just a relationship?
Either way.
I don't really think you should stick around if y'all are not married, unless, like Queen was saying, like y'all are in it together, or but if he's just doing some old crazy stuff, or I guess you'd have to give me an example to really give my opinion. But I think that,
let's say he go broke as a result of lawsuits or something like that.
Yeah, no, I think that you need to stick around
for life.
What about some tax evasion?
If he goes, well, yeah, I think you need to stick around.
What if you go to jail for like 10 years?
Are they married with kids? Are we married with kids?
Yeah, sure.
Then I think that we have to have a conversation about what that's going to look like. But I still think you should be around.
You going to be a single mama for 10 years? That's what it looked like. What you mean?
I don't think that's realistic to think that anybody should go 10 years. You just said a man shouldn't have to go 2 weeks without head. A woman should have to go 10 years without any intimacy. I don't think that's
got him.
Wait. You said a woman shouldn't have to go 10 years without any intimacy?
Yes, I don't think that's right.
Wait. You said he said that a dude shouldn't have to go 2 weeks without head. Can you go a month without electricity?
Oh, angry man. My point is,
what is like a human need and the other one is not? What you talking about, bro?
Oh, man. Wait. You don't think that women should go 10 years without intimacy?
No. Humans, we need connection. Like, no.
I know. Listen. I know for a fact. I can't say for a fact. But
you don't know.
I know. I didn't. I said I don't know for a fact. I'm 99.9% certain that my chick will hold me down.
I am 99. I'm 100% certain that Rita will hold you down.
I'm 1,000%.
And I think that you should be held down. I'm just saying that if you're in for 10 years, y'all should also probably have a conversation.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And determine whatever.
No, you can't go and mess with somebody else.
Anton gonna be like, use one of the brokerage accounts to get you a toy.
You can't go and deal with somebody else because I'm doing the bid.
All I'm saying is
10 years.
All I'm saying is y'all should have a conversation of what this is supposed to be for the next 10 years. That's all I'm saying.
It was before I was locked up.
Wow.
A conversation.
Yes, a conversation. What's wrong with a conversation?
You think that a woman should be able to get into a relationship with another dude while you locked up?
You just changed. I didn't say that. I said I think that at 10 years, y'all need to talk about what is this gonna be. That's all I'm saying, because Rita might be able to. She might not need that. Somebody else might need something. It might be the case.
That's crazy.
No,
it's not crazy. It's not. It's crazy that you're in jail for 10 years and now I have to figure out what to do anyway. That's crazy.
You know why I know that's crazy? You know why I know that's crazy? Because I will always and forever make sure that she's forever taken care of. I am a loyal person to my core, and I am always gonna make sure that she's straight under any circumstances, no matter what it is. I don't care what it is. I'm always gonna make sure that she's good for the rest of her life. There's no reason why she should not hold me down for a bid.
But you keep saying she should hold you down, and what I'm saying to you is I agree. I'm just saying that there's a big difference in I got to go do 6 months versus I got to go do 10 years. Y'all might need to have a conversation of what that is supposed what that is.
Because you know what? Because I'm willing to go forever. Like,
so where's
I've just already made up in my mind that I'm just loyal for life, man. I don't care. Like, I die for this shit.
So what happened? What happened to the? Where's the single by choice energy? Where's the women that can be celibate and don't have to have it the way men do? Where's that conversation?
I don't get how that's relevant.
That's what women say. Women be
but women don't say. Okay, I have not heard women say I am being celibate for 10 years. Just cause, like, I don't come across those women. Maybe y'all have. The one that I saw Kevin Samuels bring up, she looked suspect. So I don't know. But I think you guys are taking what I'm saying to mean like, okay, he gets 10 years and it's like tomorrow, babe, I ain't gonna be able to do. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I think that if your husband or wife for that matter is locked up for 10 years, at some point I'm
100%.
I'm gonna say at some point she need to go have sex with somebody.
I will bet the farm that my chick. I will bet everything. I will bet everything that my chick will hold me down. I'm that confident. Confident.
What does hold you down mean?
That she will never do nothing ever with another person.
She'll never do what? Like
she
won't
never
talk
cheat
to anybody. She won't. No. She will just. Well, then I mean, look. Then
I am 1,000.
But the truth of the matter is, even if you were in that situation, you would never know.
Yes, I would.
That's the truth. You wouldn't know.
I know, but you don't think I got tabs on the outside?
Anton.
Oh, yes,
you
I do.
You wouldn't know.
Wait.
Yes,
what do you mean? What do you mean he wouldn't know?
You have no way. You locked up. You have no way of knowing what somebody is doing 24/7.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. If I was locked up, if I was locked up, and my wife even thought about it, I would feel a disturbance in the force.
Y'all don't know that. Y'all don't know that. Y'all don't know that. I know y'all think y'all are so like super.
I'm 100%. Let me tell you something. If I didn't believe that,
if I have sex with somebody, I'm just saying there's a big difference between
if I didn't believe it,
4 months and 10 years.
If I didn't believe it, let me tell you something. If I didn't believe it, or if I wasn't about it, I would not be married.
That's fine.
The difference between me and everybody else is that I don't believe that, and I don't think that anybody else does. So I'm just going to speak for myself. Marriage for me is not play. Like, it's real in real life. And so, like, you know, we are deadly serious about this. And when I say deadly serious, I mean deadly serious about this. And so for me, if I didn't believe that that was real, or if I didn't stand on that, then I would not be with her. If I don't believe that this is a person that can hold me down in a life or death situation, or you would allow for yourself, and it's just based off of your desires that you would have to move in that way, then I don't need to be with you. If I can't trust you with my life, if I can't trust you with my money, if I can't trust you with whatever, and the only thing that you would do is based off of time that you would move just like the rest of the world, then I can't be with you. I can't. I just can't see myself with you, because I need people around me that's fiercely loyal. And if you're not fiercely loyal, then I can't. And we got a group and a community of people that's around us that they think the same way. This is not play. This is not a game, and we don't move like the rest of the world. And so I don't know. I just see it a little bit differently. I know that most people would switch up, but we built different over here.
But I also think that you're taking what I'm saying and you're making it into something different, because like I said, I believe that the man and the woman, for that matter, should be held down. I am just saying that I think that there is a distinct difference between someone going to prison short term versus extremely long term. Like, you were given an extreme example, and I think that once you're dealing with long term, a conversation needs to be had. And you're assuming when I say that, I'm saying she needs to have sex, or she needs to do this or do.
No,
I'm
you
just
don't.
saying.
No, you don't. Why do y'all?
No, I said that's, to me, you were assuming that.
Let's go back to the original question. Would most women hold their man down?
I think most women for sure would hold their man down. Yes.
I don't.
Yes. I think for sure they will hold their man down. I mean,
I don't think that most women will hold their man down.
I think they would. I know a lot of women who held their man down, locked up, and they weren't married. Like I said, I think there's also a difference between doing it when you're not married versus doing it when you are married. So I think a lot of women would do it more than you might think. More than you might think.
I don't think so. Because again, I don't think most women out here today is not even holding their man down, and they're not even in jail. So how they gonna hold their man down and they in jail?
Facts.
Do y'all think women do anything good?
The majority of women, and I will acknowledge that I do have a unicorn, so it's a little bit different for me. But if the majority of women can't hold their man down and they free, why would they hold their man down and they locked up?
You think there's a lot of women, and I'm assuming when we say hold the man down, we're talking about loyalty.
I think more women cheat than men all day long.
Oh, I don't think that.
I think that. Listen, I think that more women cheat than men all day long.
No, I don't think that.
I think that more women cheat. I think that women are worse cheaters, or they're more notorious cheaters than men.
Hey, Carrie, thinking that women don't cheat more.
The DNA test prove that.
Yo,
it does prove it, because but see, and that's the thing, because it's a lot of dudes who taking care of kids that's not even theirs. And they think that is theirs. They think that it's their kid, and it's not even their kid.
Hey, Carrie,
yes.
thinking that women don't cheat more is like thinking the person that pays for cheesecake is gonna eat more than the person that gets it for free.
Nigga, what?
Nigga, women get access to sex 24/7. A woman could literally walk outside with a sign on that says, "Does anybody want to have sex?" And dudes will come out of the woodwork and line up, bruh. Like, for real. A guy could come out with a sign that says, "Would anybody like to have sex?" And the police will show up and lock him up.
And you think women are just looking for sex like that?
No, but man, check this out, man. I hate to say this, but the older woman that y'all hear that I talked to, like, she cheated, and I'm like, and she will tell me like stuff that her husband did, and it was emotional. And I was like, I'm not giving you shit but sex. We go have sex in the parking lot on fucking lunch. Like, I'm not giving you anything.
Let's think about it like this. I don't think that there's a woman. Well, let me read this. That's not true. If you take 100 women, just in general, it don't matter if they married, it don't matter if they single, whatever. At some point in their life, they cheated. Most of them. I would say at least 95, 96, 97% of most women at some point in their lives have cheated on the person that they with.
Did you see how these women lost their minds when they started talking about making DNA testing mandatory at birth? That's why they tripping about that, because
I think every last one of y'all up on this panel have cheated at some point in y'all lives. Quiet as a church mouse. Quiet as a church mouse. So if that's not if that's not a conviction of what it is that I just already stated, I don't know what it.
Nobody gave you an answer.
Huh?
Nobody gave you an answer though. You just said
No, y'all did give me an answer. You gave it.
I was on mute, so I didn't.
You are okay. So, Lady Shan, you have never cheated in your entire life.
Yes, I have.
I know. I know.
But I think that there's just as many men who have as well.
I couldn't lie.
That's not true. I've never cheated.